So, hello guys, Hiram here. Today, in the course 3 of GCCF, we are going to do the lab number 3, which is HTTP load balancer with Cloud Armor. In this lab, we have to configure an HTTP load balancer with global backends. Yeah. So open the Google Cloud Console incognito. Right. Click on next. Open the password. Paste it. Click on next. Gonna understand. So let me open that. Click on again. Open. This is a very vast lab. So I'll do all this task in the Cloud Shell. I'll accumulated all the commands and I'll run it together in the Cloud Shell. You can do this if you have no time, but we would recommend it to go step by step to get your concepts clear. Okay. Coming in task 1, to create an HTTP firewall rule, here the VPC network, compute engine, no, VPC network here. You go here firewall and create a firewall rule here. Name as mentioned here, you have to copy this name and paste it here. And network is default, targets specified target tags. Default, specified target tag and target tags they have mentioned here. HTTP server, copy this and paste it here. Source field is IP4 ranges, it's IP4 and sources range, copy it and paste it here. It's like this. Check TCP and type in 80 here. TCP, type in 80 and click on create here. Okay. Firewall rule will get created here. So, coming down next, we have to create a health check firewall rules. So again, click here, click on create firewall rule. It's the same step. You have to copy the name of this and paste it here. Network is default, target specified target tags. Target tag, copy this target tag. HTTP server, it's default, specified target tags. Paste the target tag here. IP4 ranges. And we have source range. We have 2 source range now. Copy this. Make sure you copy it separately and don't copy the comma. Copy this one and paste it here. And another one, copy this and paste it here. Yeah. You have to just check TCP. Here, check on TCP and create this. Okay. After creating, you can hit on check my progress and it will give a text. Don't panic if it doesn't. It takes some time to update here and it will be visible after some time. Coming down here, text task 2. Coming down here, task 2, but to configure the instance template. So for me, the 2 regions are US Central 1 and US East 4. Yours might be different. Okay. Make sure we have to go to compute engine and instance template. Here, compute engine. Instant template here. And we have to create an instance template. Name, you have to name it this US Central 1 template. Copy this. Make sure you don't copy the full stop. Okay. Copy this. Paste it here. Series, select E2 and machine type E2 micro. It's E2. Machine type, we have to select it E2 micro here. Okay. Go to advanced option. Click networking. Network tags, you have to type in HTTP server. So, come down here. Advanced options. Networking. Network tags. Paste it here. HTTP server. And we have to get a subnetwork. Come down here. Click on default. Subnetwork is US Central 1. Mine is US Central 1. Yours may be different. I'll select US Central 1 here. US Central 1. Click on done here. Come down to management and we have to add a key. Management here. Add item. Copy the key. Paste it here. Make sure don't copy the spaces. Copy the value of the key. Paste it here. And you have to create it. Okay. Once created, it will be visible here. And we have to create another one for US Central 1 template. So you can just once it get created, you can just click here, and here you will get an option of create similar. You can create it similarly and follow these steps. Okay. Coming down, you have to get manage instance groups. Coming here, scroll down in network engine. Instance group. Yeah. To create an instance group. Copy the name here, US Central MIG. Paste it here. Location, click on multiple zones. Instance template is US Central 1. Once you'll create a US Central 1 template, it will show up here for US Central 1. For me, it will show as US Central 1. For here, depend upon which region you got. Mine is US Central, and for US Central 1, I will select a US Central 1 template. Okay. So here, coming down, click on multiple zones here. Okay. And region. What is the region for me? US Central 1. I'll select US Central 1. Yeah. Coming down, minimum number of instances we have to keep it 1, and maximum we have to change it to 2. And coming here, target CPU utilization we have to change it to 80. Click on done here. And initialization period we have to change it to 45. Yeah. Yeah. Once it's done, click on create here, and the instance will be visible here. Okay. Again, we have to create the same one for the next region. Mine is US East 4. No change. We have to create it as similar to the previous region. Once both of the regions instance group is created, we have to click on check my progress, and it will show assessment complete. You can skip this part. It's just verifying the backends. Okay. Coming down here, configure the HTTP load balancer. So here, search load balancing. Click here. If we have to create a load balancer, create here. Application load balancer. Yes, we have given under application load balancer. Start configuration. From internet to VMs or serverless services. Yeah. Continue. And we have to name it HTTP LB. Make sure you don't copy the full stop. Okay. Name it here HTTP LB. Copy this. Paste it here. In front end, protocol should be HTTP. It's IPv4. Ephemeral and port will be 80. HTTP ephemeral IPv4 80. Click on done here. Now we have to add it. Add another one here. This time it's IPv6 here. So just select here IPv6. Just all in the same, and IP address will automatically show auto allocate. Yeah. So click on done here. Front end is done. We have to create the backend now. Backend configuration here. Create a backend service. Name HTTP backend. Paste it here. Name. Coming down. Instance group is US Central 1 MIG. Here, select US Central 1 MIG, which I've created the instance group. For me, I'm not created. I will do it by Cloud Shell. Yours will be available here. So select it accordingly. Port numbers will be 80. Balancing mode rate. Port numbers which are 80. I type it 79. It should be 80. Rate. Maximum RPS is 50. We have to type in 50 here. And capacity should be 100. Yeah. Okay. Then click on done here. After done, we have to create second one for the second region. So click on just add a backend here. and same pop-up will appear here. And instance group, you have to select just US4 MIG 14. For me, it's US4 MIG. Instance group here, US East 4 MIG. So select the instance group here, US East 4 MIG. I'll select US East 4 MIG. Yours may be different. Select accordingly. Don't select the previous one, okay? We have created it. Select the another region. Port number is 80. It's 80. Type in 80. For this one, balancing mode should be utilization, okay? Click on utilization here. And maximum backend utilization 80 and capacity 100. Click on done here. RPS will not be visible, okay? Here RPS is not given as. Here's the RPS. So coming, we have to create a health check. So here, coming down on health check here, create a health check. Name it HTTP health check, copy this one, paste it here. Then protocol should be TCP and port should be 80. TCP here, port is 80. And click on save here. For saving, your health check will appear here. And you have to click on enable logging box and change the sample rate to 1. So click on here, enable login, and sample rate should be 1 here. And hit on create, okay? After you are created here, click on create here, and it will show it has been created here successfully, okay? So after coming back here, scrolling down, yeah, okay. Coming down here, you can skip this part. And coming down, we have to create a VM instance here. So again, go back here, build engine, VM instances, create instance here. Back, type the name Sage VM, copy this and paste it here. Sage VM. Region mine is US East 1, US may be different. Okay. I'll select US East 1 here. This one. And zone, it's US East 1B. Series should be E2. Yes, E2. And we have to click on create. Click on create here. After created, it will show here it's created. Okay. Sage VM, click on SSH and launch the terminal. Okay. Once you are created here, here SSH will show and drop down on the SSH arrow, and we have to view it in cloud gcloud command. Once you have created the instance, SSH will show here, and we have to click on the SSH drop down arrow and view in gcloud command, and we have to run that in Cloud Shell. Okay, I will do it all by commands, so that's why I'm not doing it here, but you have to do it in Cloud Shell here. Click on the SSH down drop arrow, view in gcloud command, and run in Cloud Shell. Okay. We have to copy this one after doing that, and we have to run it in Cloud Shell here. Yeah. After doing that, after running the SSH command in the Cloud Shell, we have to paste this one command and you have to run it here. Copy this command, copy this and paste it here in the Cloud Shell. After running the SSH command and this command install siege. Just copy it here and paste it and let it be there. Now we have to replace it with the IPv4 address. So in the load balancing, we have created a load balancer here. Wait, this is VM instance, right? Okay. Load balancing. We have created a load balancer here. Click on it. HTTP will be the name. Click on it. And in the front end, two IPs will be visible. HTTP name. Copy the first IP of the front end, HTTP, and copying it, paste it here. Just in the front of this command. Paste it here and hit enter. Okay. Now, after running this command, copy this one and similarly run it into Cloud Shell. After running these three commands, come up here and then check my progress here. Okay. Now we're coming down to here. This is not required. Okay. Task 5. Yeah. We have to do this. So compute engine, VM instance. Yeah, we have to go to VM instance. Compute engine. VM instances. Yeah. Here. You have to note the external IP of Sage VM. Okay. Here the Sage VM will be available here. After creating it, note external IP and copy it in the notepad. Okay. Coming down here, navigation menu, network security, and cloud armor. So search here directly cloud armor. Here. You have to create a policy here. Hit on create a policy. Name it deny this Sage. Copy this one. Paste it here. Back. Default tool action allow. So here, default tool action, we have to click on allow here and hit on next step here. Now we have to click add a rule. Add a rule here. Condition match, enter the Sage IP. We have copied the Sage IP, external IP. Okay, here. Get it from the notepad. And the condition match, paste the IP here. Okay. Action should be deny. Response code is 403. Action is deny. Response code is 403. Priority, set it to 1000. Okay. Hit on done here. Now, go to next step. Add policy to targets. Add target here. For type, select load balancer backend service. Yeah, it's selected. And for target, select HTTP backend. Here, HTTP backend will be available after creating it. So select it. Okay. And now you have to hit on create policy. Yeah. After creating it, hit on check my progress and assessment will be completed. This is to verify the security policy. If you don't do is fine. End lab and check the tech is done. So I'm doing it here by commands. All commands are done. Step by step here. You can check my progress. Okay, check on my progress. This here. It's complete. It's complete. complete. It's done. I think it's not updated. So it should be not identified. Anyways, okay, it's done. Okay, yeah. It's done also. Align the slab. Right. Go back. Come down here. Yeah, it's done. To execute all this task in the Cloud Shell, I'll share this code with you. You have to just come to task 2. You have assigned 2 region here. Copy your region 1 and paste it here in front of region 1. Same do it for region 2. And zone, you'll get in task 4 here. Scrolling down here. Select this zone here and paste it here. Execute 3 commands first, then execute these 2 commands, then copy this all and execute it. First, do these 3, then these 2, and then do it all.